Ain't nothing better than coming up through the pack. Gotta get on with it before that right front tire flat. For 500 miles to go, 200 laps of work to do. Go in the middle of 3 wide, that's Thunder Valley Racing for you. Get your win today, and let's do this thing. Let's get you paid. Go trade some paint. And if I can do it once, I can do it 5. And if I can do it once, we'll hang it wide. Do you have what it takes to earn your place? Better stay on your game, stay in your lane. Elbows out, it's gonna be war. Just look at that replay, I ain't lying. Just look at that replay, I'm just trying. Nothing better than coming up through the pack. I let you off easy, now I want my spot back. Oh, you better run, you better slow, come I pull bottom in 1 and 2. You gotta know I'm coming back for you. Get to a win today, and let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's see if you stay when I test your paint. Oh, get you a win today. Let's do this thing. Let's see if you stay. I'm about to rattle your cage.
What's going on, TVR eSport fans? Thunder Valley Racing League. Grandpa Thompson back with you here at the Little Village Proving Grounds, the Monster Mile. 40 laps here with the Little Village Proving Ground drivers. The banking here is high at Dover. We're going to see what these guys can handle. Here's our starting lineup on the inside row. We got first place, Stetson Williams. Johnny Thunder's behind him. Corey Gildner right behind him. Jamie Howell, Jason Wooldridge, and Brent Thompson making up that inside row. On that outside row, we got Chris Fulford, John Donald, Wyatt Hutchins, Paul Majifka, and Chad Thompson making up the last car in that inside row. We go get started here at Dover International Speedway. Going to be a lot of excitement. All these guys vying for points to get into the sponsored series coming up on July 9th will be the first race of the series. Going to be street stocks. The mini stocks here will continue to run 15 weeks long for the next group, trying to get into season number 4. These drivers try to get into season number 3, starting here July the 9th in the street stock series. Then we'll race Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. We'll be broadcasting on the YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out. Pick out your favorite driver for the season. Let us know who's going to win. We're joined by the Throttle Hoppers, one of our racing groups out there. John Donald, one of our drivers out there helping to represent us through the Little Village Soap Company. We're going to be representing these guys. We're going to go green flag racing here at Dover, Thunder Valley Racing and the TVR Esports. Green flag is flying, and we are racing in lap number 1 at Dover. Out front, Stetson Williams, one of the most improved drivers on the track out there in the Little Village Proving Grounds, fighting for his spot up into the sponsored series. Believe he may already have the points or is well on his way to getting him. Sure, he's going to reserve a number there in the sponsored series. On his outside, Christopher Wolford in the 010 car, trying to get ahead of him there and find some extra speed on that outside. A lot of racing in the back there. Johnny Thunder's down on the inside. That's the car blinking there. You see blinking. Obviously having some issues going on with the Thunder. 64. John Donald really getting up on his bumper there, trying to give him a little pressure on that inside. Trying to get down underneath Christopher Wolford out there. Christopher trying to maintain the position. He's going to have to keep it off that wall. That will slow you down, scrubbing the wall back there. Got a race in the back here. Number 45 is racing with the number 47. That's us. Grandpa Thompson on the outside, and on the inside, number 47, Paul Majifka. One of the fastest movers in the field, starts in the back and always seems to find himself up front. Up front there, the number 70 car making a challenge on Jason Woolridge in the 740. That's that bright green number 70 car down on the inside. Chad Okie Budman Thompson trying to make a pass on the inside. Looks like he's going to make the pass. Little wiggle there, but manages to maintain speed down the straightaway. Loses a little bit of time down the straight, but he should beat him through the corner. Manages to keep the grip down on the inside. Takes the position away. Corey Gilner up there fighting for his position. Number 17, Jamie the Sleeper Howe, looking to get into that fourth spot. Big battle in the back here. 45, 47, and the 73, Wyatt Hutchins going at it. Tire wear could become an issue with these cars. I got 40 laps to do. We're at lap number 5 here. This is the Monster Mile, so it is 1 mile long. 40 miles on a set of tires on these cars, driving them with everything they got. It's going to be losing a little bit of time toward the end of the race, or at least getting a little bit squirrely on them, I'm sure. Little pressure there from Wyatt Hutchins coming up on the back of Majivka. 47 trying to hold position up and down across the track. Back up front with our leader. Still got some blinking going on by Johnny Thunder. He is managing to hold on to that second position, but John Dottle in the 64, here comes the ditch digger. Looking on the inside, trying to find some grip out of those little tires. Manages to hold it down there. He might have an advantage going through the next corner. You can see Johnny Thunder's trying to close the door, manages to keep it in front of John Dottle as they come down the straight. Chad Thompson, that number 70, giving a challenge down on the inside. Looks like he's working on 6th position there, trying to get by, I believe that's the 810, Christopher Wolfer. Manages to make the pass. Back up front, John Dottle still trying to get that 3rd position and get up into 2nd. Gets a little wide there going into the corner, pushes out wide and tries to carry some speed. Draft does come into effect here with these cars just a little bit as they come down the straightaway. They will gain just a little bit of speed coming down the straight. John Dowd gets an advantage on the inside, manages to get the car on his outside. Stetson Williams gets on the outside there, can't quite hold the corner. Or that's Thunders. Johnny Thunders is who that is on the outside. I keep losing his name because he's blinking so bad. Corey Gilner, the number 42, beginning to pull up there to that 4th position. Look at the inside hard. Johnny Thunders doesn't have time to get it down and block the position. They managed to door each other just a little bit. Gets Johnny Thunders on the outside, upset the car enough to get by him. Manages to get a little bit of a advantage there down on the bottom. Chad Thompson and Okie Budman and number 17, the Sleeper, Jamie Howe, both looking to see what they can do with their cars. The fight goes on right in front of them. Corey Gilner down on the inside, really trying to make the pass hard on Johnny Thunders. That blinking is going to cause a real issue. Oh, and right now, here they come. Getting together, number 70 and the 17 get together. 17 could not see where Johnny Thunders was. His car was blinking. They get together. Number 70 gets into his back tire just a little bit. They come together and turn the 17 down into the front end. But they got him pointing in the right direction and moving again. Probably going to get a caution here in just a few seconds, and we'll get them lined back up out on the racetrack and gather them up and go racing again. So Johnny Thunders is the cause of this caution. Got a little blinking going on and got Jamie Howe to kind of make an indecision on the inside and got into the number 70, and around they go. So we'll wait till this caution's over, and we'll be right back after this break with some more racing action. We're at lap number 12 of number 40 at Dover. Couple of cars dodging down into pit row here. Got several cars coming into pit. Looks like Wyatt Hutchins, Chad Thompson, maybe Jamie Howell coming in down in the pit. Gonna grab some tires here. They do have some quick repairs here at the Little Village Proving Grounds, so they can get them in if they got any dents or bangs or anything like that. They can get it fixed. You can see the dents pop out of the number 70 there as he came into the pits. And he's going to grab him some tires. Looks like he's grabbing some outside tires. Like the car behind him just came in, got repairs, and ran back out. No tires. We'll see how it works out for him, grabbing them extra tires. Lap number 12, caution number 1. 17 and the 70 get together after a blinking incident by Johnny Thunders. That's a good view there. You can kind of see Johnny blinking up there, and Jamie having to make a decision on where is that car. No way to know where he was at, and just got him together. But we got him lined back up too wide. We're going to go racing one more time. Chad Thompson, number 70, lined up there in the back. That's the Okie Bud man. Brother, the number 45. That's Grandpa Thompson back there in the back. And looks like Wyatt Hutchins maybe bringing up the rear. We'll get him lined up to go racing one more time. Lights are off on the pace car. Should come off the track this time by. Up front, Stetson Williams and the ditch digger, John Dowdle. Paul Majifka giving a little bit of a bump there. The car in front of him getting a little bit antsy, a little premature racing there. Johnny Thunder still blinking a little bit. Let's see if it clears up for him this time. Lap number 15 coming up of 40 here at the Thunder Valley Racing League's TVR Esports Dover race with the Little Village Soap Company Proving Ground Series. As everybody looks for that coveted 100 points it takes to get sponsored into next season, and season number 3 coming up in July the 9th. RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma, still going to sponsor all of our trophies here at TVR Esports. So big shout out to RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma, while we are here racing. Big move by Chad Okie Budman Thompson, the 70 there, gets in front of the 45. Little blink there. Woo, gets a little blink right in front of the 45. They're right on each other's bumper. Paul Majifka now is trying to hunt down, looks like that is, who is that in front of Paul Majifka? That may have been Johnny Thunders is on the blink back there. He's now moved back to 5th. And up front, oh, John Ditch Digger Donald gets a rear end there from Cody Gildner in the number 42. 42 gave him a little shove and let him know he was back there. Going to try to take the advantage around the outside, but the outside is going to be slow. John Ditch Digger manages to hang on to it and get a little bit of grip down the bottom and pulls the advantage down the straight. Here comes the draft help for Corey Gildner. See if the number 42 can get back up there and stick his nose back in. Christopher Wolford back there trying to get him some positions in the number 010. Top 4 cars trying to find some draft on each other and close the gap. We are approaching halfway here real soon. 70 and the 45, the Thompson brothers together trying to find some draft help with each other and catch up to the pack. Have lost a little bit of space back there. Rides along with Christopher Wolford right now in 4th position, as the challenge in front of him by Corey Gildner on the ditch digger is extreme. 64 managing to hold him off in 2nd place so far. And up front, Stetson Williams, one of the best drivers out here so far in the mini stocks, is managing to hold on to 1st. Has been up front the entire 19 laps and has not lost any ground so far. We are halfway, lap number 20. Let's see if he can lead the last half of this race. Down on the inside of the ditch digger, Corey Gildner finds some grip. Gets his nose down underneath John Dowdle in the 64. So the 42 has the advantage on the inside. Can John carry enough speed on the outside to close the door? Round the corner they come. He manages to keep him on the outside for the moment. Down the straightaway, John's going to be able to carry the speed. If he stays off the wall, he's got the advantage. 42 has to tuck in behind him. Looks down on the inside again. John can't quite close the door as he carries the speed around the outside. This may carry an advantage up to the 28. They're gaining on him very quickly. John's got the outside advantage, carrying a lot of speed. Here comes the 64. John Dottle around the outside looking hard. Got right up on the bumper of Stetson Williams. Stetson now under extreme challenge on the inside as John got his nose down on the inside. He's going to pull the space. Plenty of grip down there. 42 looking to give him a bump. They got really close there. John held him off and managed to close the door. Took over first position from Stetson Williams. Stetson Williams now in second, trying to make the challenge back on John, trying to use the same technique. Running around that outside, right up to the corner. Here comes the 42, looking hard, trying to catch some draft. He's right on the bumper, trying to get down the inside of John. Doors open. Here he comes, Stetson Williams down on the inside, going to trade the spot. Here comes Corey Gildner, 3 wide. They're into each other. Oh no, John 64, the ditch digger up into the wall. Bound to do some wheel damage to that 64. He is slow on the track. My guess is John took some damage out of that. They went 3 wide. John took the worst end of that stick up into the wall as they come down the straight. We've got the 42 of Stetson Williams being chased down by the 010 of Chris Wolford and the 28 of Stetson Williams down on the inside, pushing hard. Got some touching going on. More wrecks happening. People down on the inside wall. 010 caught some wall. Right behind him, I believe that may have been Johnny Thunders joined him down there on the inside wall and caught some too. Damage to those cars. Here comes Don Dottle back with a little bit of speed. I mean, they may have not took as much damage as we thought to that car. He's managed to get it back up and running. Up front, everybody has gathered up. The 70 and the 45 now in the front run. Grandpa Thompson, the 45, I think maybe a lap down here. Those front 4 cars, though, racing for position. Corey Gildner, Stetson Williams, Paul Majivka, and Chad Thompson racing for that first position. Those are the top 4 cars in the race. Chad Thompson, that number 70 Okie Budman car, came from all the way in the back here at Dover. Taking that Okie Budman number 70 car to the front. Big battle for second here as Stetson Williams and Corey Gildner or Paul Majivka get side by side and door each other. Chad Thompson in the 70 is going to take advantage. Those tires he took on during that pit may be the advantage the number 70 needs to take over first as he goes to the inside of Corey Gildner. He's got the advantage. He's going to take over first place if he can get through turn number 1 and keep Stetson Williams off his bump. Down on the inside he goes. All the grip he needs. He gets a little bit of advantage on Stetson. Manages to pull away. Holds the bottom of the racetrack. Up into the front corner of Corey Gildner, 42. They get together and puts Corey up into the wall. Slows him down. Then he gets up into the top. Slides up into Stetson Williams. Also puts Stetson Williams up into the wall. There they come back trying to catch it. Chad Thompson in the number 70 car. Okie Budman defending that first position. He says he needs a win here with the TVR Esports channel of Thunder Valley Racing. It would be Chad's first win if he manages to hang on to it. Lap 28 of 40 with just about 11 laps to go. Can Chad Okie Budman Thompson pull out a win here at Dover? We got a big race back here between Stetson Williams and John Dottle side by side. Corey Gildner now in second. Paul Majivka in third. Fourth place is a big battle between John Dottle and the 28 of Stetson Williams. And then here comes the 010 of Christopher Wolford. They've been in a battle together all day long, these 3 cars, and it is not over. Now fighting for 4th position. Grandpa Thompson starting to join that fight, coming up from behind. Lap down. Probably just going to maintain the position back there. 10 laps to go here at Dover Monster Mile. Chad, the Okie Budman Thompson, out front in the number 70 car, looking for his first win at the Thunder Valley Racing League. Paul Majivka really looking hard for second place. Here comes the ditch digger. Coming from the back, got a big run on Paul Majivka down on the inside, manages to make the pass. Paul gets down into him just a little bit. I think he was trying to avoid the wall contact and got into ditch digger, but the 64 did not slow down. Still on the gas and running away. Majivka gets into the 0-10 just a little bit coming out of the corner there. Up front, John Ditch Digger Doddles managed to take over third position. He's made it into the podium. They're getting side by side here. The 0-10 and Paul Majivka. That's Chris Wolford. Up here in front, John Ditch Digger making a challenge for second. Trying to get up under the 48, but that number 70, Chad Okie Budman Thompson, is pulling away from the field. They are trying to catch him using the draft and every trick they can come up with. They are not closing the distance. Those tires taken on by the Okie Budman may have been the difference in this race. He managed to work his way up through the field and pull away up in first. Big fight still going on for that second place position between John Ditch Digger Doddle, Corey Gildner, and Stetson Williams. Right on the bumper of Corey Gildner, John Doddle giving him a big shove down the straight. Doing everything they can to close that distance on the Okie Budman. It is not working. 6 laps to go. Here they come up for lap 35. 5 to go here at Dover at the Monster Mile. Little Village Proving Grounds, TVR Esports. There's been battles all over the track all race long. It's been a great 40 laps to watch. Hope it's been entertaining for all the fans out there. Be sure, if you're watching, to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let us know you enjoyed the show. Who's your favorite car? Leave a comment. Tell us what number you'd like to see win the championship next season as we go into the Xfinity Series and get our big new sponsor, Culture, out there to start paying out some iRacing credits to some of these guys. So good luck to all of our drivers out there. But right now, Chad Thompson is the lucky driver with all the extra power he needs to win this race. Corey Gildner fighting hard for second. Down on the inside, here comes the Ditch Digger one more time at lap number 37. John Ditch Digger in second place for lap 37. Oh no, we've got some contact as Stetson Williams gets into Corey Gildner. Corey Gildner hard into the outside wall. Looks like he may have lost some steering there. Corey Gildner having issues keeping it straight down the track. Slowing down dramatically. Hopefully not too much damage there for Corey. We'll see if he can get it running again. Back up front though, Stetson Williams trying to make the challenge on the Ditch Digger. 64, John Doddle trying to hold him off as they go into the corner. Lap 39 coming up. 2 laps to go here at the Monster Mile. Chad Okie Budman Thompson trying to secure his very first win with the Thunder Valley Racing League. Up front, got a 1.4 second lead over second place, I believe, is what he's got. Chad Thompson, the number 70, going to win Dover International Speedway. The Okie Budman, first win with the TVR Esports Channel's Thunder Valley Racing League's Little Village Soap Company.